Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. You're back with the Midwest Express. Today, I'm talking about DoorDash's acceptance rate program. And, I've thought about doing a really long version of this, but I'm just going to summarize it quick and easy so everybody kind of gets my perspective of what the program is about. I've been doing this program for about 3 weeks now. 3 weeks ago, DoorDash offered me to reset my acceptance rate. I did the program, and at first, I was seeing low offers, and I was like, well, what's the big deal? I didn't really see a lot of benefit of it. But as my acceptance rate dropped out, they were like, oh, now that you're below 70%, you're losing access to the prioritization of the higher paying jobs. Got a truck rolling by. But I was like, okay, so I kept going back and forth above that 70% and below just to kind of see, was I getting better paying offers? And I was getting notified a lot more that, hey, this is a higher paying job. So I was like, okay, so at least they let you psychologically think that this is a higher paying job, but sometimes it's not. Typically, it just means it's over $2 per mile, but that all depends on your market and your area. If you're delivering, let's say it's only 2 miles to go and it's paying you $6. So you're like, all right, $3 a mile, but it's going into the downtown area. There's no parking. There's no access. The person's instructions say, bring it to me here on the third deck of my apartment building. And you're just like, oh. So you kind of find out really quick that it's not really all that it's cracked up to be at times. Now, when there are higher paying jobs, which is typically the dinner time, this is a really nice tool to have. Or on Sunday mornings when orders come in. I do believe it's true. If your rating is above 50%, DoorDash is going to let you know when these orders are higher paying. It's like another filter for you to kind of say, all right, pay attention to this order because they're saying it's higher paying. Next is like when you drop below that 50%, you're back in the dark. You don't know anything. DoorDash could be hiding the tips or whatever. And that's pretty much the highest bonus of being in this program, is knowing when there is and when there isn't tips. If you're a part-time driver, definitely try to keep your ratings up. I think it's advantageous. I think on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning when you're out doing deliveries, to be able to know that these orders are better, it gives you a calmness. And I'm going to give you an example. Yesterday, I finally, after 3 weeks, let my acceptance rate drop below 50. And one of the orders had an add-on for $4.51 going another half a mile. And it was from the same restaurant. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. So I took it, and the $4.51, as I got to the destination, I realized it's a church. It's a really big church. And I'm like, oh, geez. I go, am I actually delivering to a church that has services going on? And customers' text messages didn't work, undeliverable. So I'm like, all right, let's just go into the church. Went into the church, delivered it to their front desk. It was the right location. And it ended up being a $16.51 order. Now, if I would have known that, I would have felt a lot more excited about going to that church to make that delivery. So it just kind of shows you how DoorDash manipulates these acceptance rates to kind of make us dance and to stay above these thresholds. So if you're in the DoorDash game, you have a choice. You can play the game and try to know what's ahead of you, or you can do your gut instincts and kind of go with it. I think that if you're a full-time driver, though, this program really sucks because it will harness full-time drivers to stay above these thresholds and get them forced to take a lot more crappier offers just to keep these thresholds up, which isn't really fair to the full-time drivers that are out there hustling every day. But that's the life you choose as a gig worker. So hope this video is helpful to you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. I have a lot more content coming out shortly. We'll hit you on the next one.